Hi, in this video we'll talk about scapular winging and the exercises to improve the problem. So we have Kelly here, so Kelly, if we could just turn around, all the way around, and just have a look at the shoulder blade here. And scapular winging basically means that it's pretty easy for me to scoop under the blade, just like that. And what that's going to do is cause a lot of dominance in the upper trapezius muscle and eventually create neck pain, shoulder pain, and really it's a functional problem that we should strive to improve. The two muscles we're going to look at today are the serratus anterior, and basically that's underneath the shoulder blade, and also the lower trapezius muscle that is also going to support that movement. So the first exercise will be for the serratus anterior. We're going to be on all fours first of all. Just keep your low back in a nice neutral posture. Now, if I keep my arm straight here and I let my shoulders sink all the way down, this is called shoulder retraction. So we're going to retract the shoulder here, and now we're going to go into full shoulder protraction. So I'm thinking about pushing my hands into the ground as far as possible. Now, what we don't want to see is this. It's kind of counterproductive. We're not really getting the shoulder movement. So we want retraction, protraction, retraction, protraction, retraction, and protraction. Okay, so the second exercise will be a little bit harder. Again, it's for the serratus anterior, and this time we're going to do a one-handed scapular push-up. So again, we're on all fours like this. We put the left hand behind our back, and what we're going to do is retract and protract, retract and protract. And we're going to do that exercise and then obviously swap it for the other side. Now, just to note on this one, be very careful that your chest doesn't drop down on one side. So this would be the wrong way to do this exercise here, where maybe we start doing something like this. Obviously, you can see my shoulder isn't doing the retraction, protraction movement. And in fact, I'm just simply rotating around it. So this would be incorrect. Okay, so the third exercise, we want to grab an exercise band. Now, this one is quite nice for me, but it has a lot of resistance. And then this one will be very advanced. This is a very, very strong band. And then we have the softer bands that you might like to use instead. So basically what we're going to do is take the band, pop it over the back like this. We're going to get back into the all fours position. And what we want to do is nice slow movement for this. So retract and protract all the way up. And now when we go back to retraction, just make sure to slow the movement down so we're nice and controlled, because the band is going to want to pull us straight down. So we push up into protraction, slowly let that come back down, push up, slowly coming back down. So after a few weeks of doing the serratus push-up exercises, you might find you're getting much stronger, and we can move on to more advanced banded strengthening exercises. So I wanted to show you two variations of that. The first one is going to be what's called a closed chain single-handed scapular push-up, and we're going to use a band for that. Now, this band is a little bit too short, to be honest, for this, but I'm going to try to demonstrate that anyway. So we're going to go back to all fours position, and we'll work on the right arm. Get this left hand out of the way, retract, protract. Try that again. There, that's perfect. Retraction, protraction, retraction, protraction. So that's much more advanced, and you will be doing less repetitions because the loading is much greater. Now, moving on to the very hardest exercise we can do for the serratus anterior. This is called an open chain scapular push-up. And basically what I mean by that is the hand will not be in contact with anything, so that will make things much more unstable and make your shoulder work much harder for it. But basically, we sit up for this, we have the hand out like this in the neutral posture, and what we're going to do is allow full retraction like this, and then full protraction. Okay, the final exercise we're going to do will be for the lower trapezius muscle. So the easiest way to do it will be on all fours. I'm going to show you two variations, and you can decide which is going to work best for you. So let's get into all fours again, and we'll work on the right side. So basically we want the scapula or the shoulder blade kind of aiming down and contracting down towards the opposite pelvis. So what we're going to do is have our thumb here, and we're going to be at this 45-degree angle. We're going to have the thumb up, and now I'm thinking about squeezing my scapula or my shoulder blade down towards the opposite side, like this. And we're just going to keep repeating that. Now, if that feels really, really easy, you might like to lay on your chest, and this will be a little bit harder, like this. And arms out, 45 degrees both sides, thumbs pointing up, and we're going to raise. You can have your head down, touching the ground, like this if you wish. And this will feel really, really tough if you don't have good scapular stability. Okay, thanks for watching. Any questions, just pop them in the comments below. Thank you.